With Falcon hockey coach Joe Cranston. And Joe, the Falcons are riding a 6-game winning streak with 2 wins coming last weekend at, I should say a 3-game winning streak with 2 wins coming last week at St. Norbert, 3-1 and 4-0, and a 2-0 win at Bethel last night. Could you talk a little bit about those 3 games?
Down at St. Norbert's, last time we were down there a couple years ago, we struggled a little bit, and those were close games, and it was nice to go down there. We really took care of business and went down, got 4 points, and we know our back's against the wall with Adrian and us tied at 18 points, so that was a huge weekend for us. But the big thing we've been working on is team speed, and we're getting faster. And the first game, I think we outshot them 51-20, but they were hanging around and they were in the game the whole time. So we really, the next day, our focus was to shut them down a little more, just control the puck more. The first game we didn't play very well. Our defensemen did not play well as a group. We had a few that played well. Our forwards made a lot of bad mistakes and bad decisions out on the ice, and then we cleaned up that mess. And then the second day, we really controlled that game. Outshot them 44-8. And they're a decent hockey team. They're a middle of the pack team in our conference, and to dominate that way and control the game really shows that we're kind of turning the corner here. It's been our main focus for quite a while, especially coming back after break. Our big focus is team speed. And like I told the girls, if you take St. Norbert's or even a Bethel and you compare their players to ours, player for player, we're not that much faster than they are individually, but our team is so much faster because we move, and the puck's moving, our feet are moving. Hockey's a simple game. If you're doing that and you control the puck, you're going to win every game. So we did that. And then going into the Bethel game last night, we beat them 2-0, but same type of game. We outshot them 45-12, I think it was, and they're a good team. I mean, they're one of the top 2-3 teams in the MIAC, and to do that in their barn just really shows that we're kind of getting some consistency out of our team. We're playing well, and they had a couple really nice chances. Jillian McDonald shut the door and got a shutout, and that's huge for her. She had one penalty kill where she had to fight a scramble and fight a couple pucks in there, and did a great job there. But overall, I think our team right now is really coming together and playing well, and it's fun to watch, and we just keep working on team speed. Every drill we do in practice is timed, and it's a sprint from the start to the stop, and everything's about speed, and it's starting to pay off, so it's fun.
Joe's senior defenseman Amanda Ryder was named the team's player of the week with 3 assists in the St. Norbert series. Could you talk about Amanda's play a little bit?
Well, she's been playing really good this year. I think this is by far her best season. She's been playing with us now for about 12, 13 years, it seems like. With that red shirt in there, this is her 5th year. But last year she just took too many penalties, and it really got her off her game because she's a very aggressive player. But this year, we've been talking to the team all year about, you have to try hard to not get penalties. It's not about when you get one, I didn't try to. It's you got to work hard to not get one. And she's really into that rhythm now, and she's working hard to not get penalties, but at the same time, she's aggressive. She's up in the play. She walked one in on Bethel last night, point blank, 1-0 against the goalie, and she missed her shot. But she's been making plays, and defensively, she's as good as anybody in our conference, and I think she's definitely having an All-American type season.
Joe, the Falcons are off until January 26th and 27th when they host Finlandia here at Hunt Arena. In the meantime, what are the Falcons going to be working on?
We're working on team speed, like I said, but we got to start working on scoring too. It's a little bit hard with Keekley out, and you only have 2 goalies, so there's a fine line there between working your goalies too hard. They're getting a lot of pucks, so it's good, but on the other hand, we got to work on goal scoring. We're going to be working on special teams, although, our penalty kill has been really good this year. Our penalty kill always is. Last night there were times when Bethel hardly even touched the puck on the power play. But on power play, we're getting good looks, we're getting good shots, good scoring chances. We're just not burying pucks, but I think a lot of that is right now. St. Norbert's goalie had a phenomenal weekend. And last night the Bethel goalie, she's a really, really good goalie, and she made some big saves in there. But we'll be working on some special teams. But the biggest thing is we just got to work on being consistent and getting faster. You know, we only right now have 16 skaters on our team and 2 goalies, 18 on the roster playing. And so we have to be fast, we have to be in shape, but we're doing less conditioning and more speed stuff. And then to get ready for Finlandia, that's going to be an interesting series. You know, they haven't won a game and they're not in a lot of games. They're in a rebuilding phase, so our biggest thing that weekend is just we got to keep our speed up, keep moving the puck. It's not about running up scores, but we just have to make sure we play our game and play a clean game and take something away positive from that. So we'll be working on those things this next week and a half.
Joe, good luck to the Falcons, and we'll talk to you in a couple weeks.